Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of GTA 5 on the PS5. I hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and if you are, please do drop a like on it because it does help the series and the algorithm a lot. And I'm sorry about having this part up kind of late today. I've been busy with a few things, but the next part, it will be up earlier. I promise on that. So let's continue from where we left off here. So Michael is now back in Los Santos. He's safe. Franklin saved him from the Triad Meat Factory. And in this part, we're going to be killing one of the most annoying characters ever in GTA 4.
Set some fat fucking old jackass on me, please! Big man! Ooh. We had a deal! We had paperwork! Hey! Fuck off, Johnny!
Hey, you're a couple real badasses! Put a beat down on an old man!
It's Rocco again.
We don't take that! We have a deal with them!
Just about. Please. Get those millennial asswipes. You fuckwad! Where you going, tough guys?
So now the thing about this is, even though a lot of like GTA 4 fans think that the story in GTA 4 is better, I do think that myself. We love this part of the game, is just killing Rocco. Because even though I hated that they killed off Johnny in this game, Rocco's another GTA 4 character, and this guy he's a minor antagonist in GTA 5, but in GTA 4, this guy caused so many problems in the Ballad of Gay Tony. And so, I'm gonna get rid of him. Also, Tony was probably happy when he found out Rocco's dead.
You demented old asshole!
Rocco's the one driving.
Oh, I gave you a chance! How you like me now? You
Get back here, Rocco.
Millennials!
Tough guy in GTA 4, but now he's running away
beat
from Michael.
You, so you beat an old man?
Wow, Rocco runs fast.
We got a deal!
I told you to stay away!
Okay, I think we got him there. Now, if you guys are wondering why I went so overkill on that kill right there, if you haven't seen it, check out my playthrough of GTA 5. Oh, was that a letter scrap, actually? I think it might have been, but,
I'm only a paraplegic, but you can't
No.
feel anything.
You're throwing me softballs. Rum runner. But, speaking of accidents, those guys had one.
yeah, a little bit more than an
If only we'd
accident.
met 20 years ago, Michael, maybe I wouldn't be in this mess.
Yeah, you and me both, brother.
Look, it's a pain, I know, but could you come by the studio now? I got something I'd like to show you.
Yeah, of course. I'll be right over.
So we're gonna go back to the studio now. Now, what I was saying before, the reason that I went so overkill with killing Rocco is because if you haven't, I strongly suggest check out my playthrough of GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony. I have a playlist of it on my channel, and Rocco is one of the main antagonists in that one. At the end of it, he escapes from Liberty City, so you never see him again. You don't get to kill him in GTA 4. And so that was like, he is one of the most hated GTA characters. He caused so many problems in The Ballad of Gay Tony. He's such an annoying character. He almost got Tony and Luis killed multiple times. He ended up basically contributing greatly to a war with the Russian mafia. Yeah, he ended up leaving Liberty City because he was scared that Don Ancelotti was going to try to have him whacked, which he probably was going to blame him for the Bulgarin incident. But he was running his film studio scam, extorting directors, trying to get actors to get more money from directors like Solomon.
Come in. Come in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it turns out maybe I'm cut out for the movie business after all, huh?
My friend, you're a sentimental thug with zero artistic training and nothing interesting to say. I would say you're overqualified. Anyway, shut up and take a look at that.
Oh. Fucking A.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Feels like I've finally done something with my life. Actually done something. A movie.
Welcome to show business. Nothing but make-believe will ever feel quite real again. All right, Michael, come on. Let me show you some rushes. I think you're gonna love it, but it'd be great to hear your notes.
Hey, baby. I just wanted to tell you, I'm finally doing something with my life. I'm making a movie. A real one. Call me.
The Ballad of Rocco. Look at what the mission was called. Reference to the Ballad of Gay Tony. But yeah, I'm so happy that they brought him back in GTA 5. That was like, one of the missions where you get to just chase down Rocco and just finally kill him. It's like so many GTA 4 players have wanted to do that from the start. It was just Rockstar remembered how much players hated him. But yeah. I wouldn't say he's as hated as Micah in like the Red Dead community, but Rocco is really hated in the GTA 4 community because GTA 4 has like a big community of like people that are still very nostalgic about the game, and so him, like every single player hates him, pretty much. Also, guys, that whole thing of Michael liking wanting to be a director. He could have done that, but instead he got involved with the wrong crowd, and he got involved with just these bank robber crazy heist crew. But it goes to show you that like a lot of these criminals, that they had dreams and aspirations like a lot of other people, but they fall into a bad crowd and just keep doing bad things, and ultimately they become bad people. The same with Dwayne in GTA 4, where he wanted to be a police officer, but instead he started dealing crack. He did not have much opportunity. Michael probably was the same way. He probably grew up in a poor small town in North Yankton and did not have a lot of opportunity, so he's turned to robbing.
Just enjoying a little labor dispute. See, we're about to do something really, really bad. So I need to present myself as a proper textile magnate,
So you stopped making anything?
Nothing looks more suspicious in America than someone who's actually prepared to make something.
Jesus.
What about you?
Oh, pocket, Trevor. We're having some problems.
Brad.
Yeah, what else?
Yes, anyway, the Union Depository is on hold for now. Can't do it without him, especially now that he knows.
Thank God you guys are here. You alone?
Davey, where's your boyfriend, Steve?
He's on his way up. Yeah, they're up here. Listen, this shit's about to hit the fan.
Our entire lives together has been nothing but a series of fans and shits.
Sort this problem out for me, and I will get Mr. Leisureware off your back.
And if we don't?
Then I will go to jail and you will get shot.
Ah, fuck you, Dave. I've heard it all before.
Not like this, you haven't.
Has he briefed you?
Oh, well, yes, he has. He told us that if we do what you say, then together we can take down the big bad wolf that is government corruption.
Yeah, and if you don't, we're all gonna fry, because the agency's onto us.
These guys are such hypocrites. They're massively corrupt themselves.
My methods! Think I'm a liar, a cheater, some kind of a killer and a thief!
So?
So, there's some, evidence. And I need you guys to find out what they know.
All right, so what? You want Lester here to hack into the system, wipe it all clean?
No, that will not work. The only way to access it is through your buildings.
Fuck me.
Michael, you'd be doing me a very big favor. And if you do this, I will make sure that all your files are deleted. I promise you.
Hey, it's the last thing we do, and we're done. Period.
Of course. I'm a man of my word. Dave, let's go.
Come on, Lester, let's go.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Man, and the thing is though, is at the same time I kind of feel bad for Michael, but I don't feel bad for him at the same time too, because he got involved with these people.
Parking lot entrance.
He basically signed on like with the devil in a way. But
So, you got any idea how we'll do this? Scope it out?
Not really, but I thought we'd start by finding a way into the building.
We're going in through the parking lot?
No. We're waiting for someone to come out of it. A janitor.
Steve
All
Haines
right.
looks
How's
on the
that gonna
outside
get
like a
us
good
in?
guy,
Well,
but
the
in reality
janitors
he's
are
a
all
really
on
bad
temp
guy.
contracts. They get replaced when their backs go or they ask for a day off. So we find one of these guys, we turn him, and that's our end.
Okay. There a particular guy?
I'm in the temp company's database right now. Found a guy about to clock off. I've got the file here. Let me see. Harvey Molina, license plate 83QSL722. And we'll follow him and see what we think.
Sounds good.
So yeah, Michael ended up choosing to get involved with these guys. Like I
Here
said,
we
I
are.
think he could have just
Let's
taken the
wait
money
for him.
and just ran, but instead he chose to get involved with the corrupt FIB agents, hoping that they'd make him a fake identity, but now they're basically using him whenever they need him.
That's it?
And the thing is, corrupt government agents like this, they are going to end up getting rid of somebody like Michael when they don't need them anymore, because these guys are, the corrupt cops are literally some of the worst criminals out there.
I missed the plate there. So what do you think about this whole messed up situation?
I think they'll either kill you after this is done, or keep you doing these stupid jobs until they don't have to kill you because someone else has done it for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ooh, what's this? This is not the car we're looking for.
So what do we do?
What can we do? We do the job. And maybe you can delete the files when you're inside doing whatever else you're doing. That might be a way out.
Yeah, well, a way out is exactly what I need.
But, okay, wait, let's see. Is this
Here
him?
we go. Nope. It's hard to get motivated on a job without financial incentive.
You can't put a price on freedom.
Well, that spur won't be there for the crew. I'm gonna ask Mr. Haines for a budget. Maybe the leftover cash from the Polito score. We need something.
Yeah, see what you can do.
Also, Michael is very lucky that Lester is agreeing to help him with this, so...
That's the one. Stay behind him, but don't let him see you.
So even though Lester's a bad guy and he is creepy, he's at least
What's gonna happen
honoring
when
that
this
he's
guy
still
gets
gonna help
wherever he's
Michael with
going?
this.
He's gonna get his severance package.
I can't tell if that's some creepy euphemism or a plain statement of facts.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
And also, what I was trying to say earlier, corrupt cops are some of the most worst criminals out there. And when I say worst, I don't
Hey,
mean
you
that
mind?
they
Put
get
away the
easily caught.
smartphone or pad or whatever the hell that is for a minute. No surfing while I'm trying to tail this guy.
It's work related.
Yeah, well, I'd prefer all hands on deck right now, if it's okay with you. God, you're worse than my son.
You want to break into the FIB's West Coast headquarters, you're gonna need more than a janitor's license plate number. And let me work on some angles while you keep this car behind that one and between these white lines.
That's it. I mean, other than a few missing expletives in terms of racial abuse, that was my son in spades.
Corrupt cops, I just don't want to interrupt the characters when they're talking, but corrupt
I just
cops...
spoke with Agent Haines. We've got the budget to pull this off.
Good.
So, I'll just pause this here because they're probably going to keep talking and I don't want to keep cutting it off. Corrupt cops are some of the worst criminals out there, and by worst, I don't mean that they easily get caught. I mean, it's hard to catch them. Because corrupt cops are familiar with the system. They're familiar with the whole investigative process. They know exactly what cops will be looking for. And so that's just what makes them so dangerous. They are supposed to be, people that are supposed to protect the public. They're supposed to defend the law, defend the country, uphold the law. But instead, they're using their powers. They're using their powers to personally benefit themselves, and they're doing this at the expense of others. And what I'll say about corrupt cops is literally somebody like Steve Haines. People like that exist. It's obviously not like, this insane that they're breaking into, like, government labs. That doesn't happen. But there are even top corrupt people that, like, it's not as common as back in the day. Back in the day, you had, like, way more corruption. There's still police corruption exists today. And people like Steve Haines do exist. And they do get other criminals to do their dirty work for them. So they do have that happen. And the thing is, though, if a corrupt FBI agent like Steve Haines or FIB in GTA gets somebody like Michael to do a job for them, they're gonna silence Michael after that. Because they know that that person can be a potential witness against them. And that criminal can also come back and try to blackmail them. And so they're gonna try to get rid of them. So literally, a criminal working with corrupt cops is gonna put them in massive danger. I mean, they are a criminal after all, so they're gonna be in danger regardless. But
Come on. What do we do when he gets home? What do we need from him?
We need cooperation, and maybe his overalls and an ID.
And if he don't cooperate?
You know what it's like to clean up shit for Steve Haines? He'll cooperate. He's making a left, up there.
A perfect example of a corrupt cop is Sergeant Ferreira in The Godfather, the Don's Edition. If you guys watch it, I have a video on that. The Godfather, the Don's Edition, Sergeant Ferreira's hit contracts. But basically in The Godfather, Sergeant Ferreira, he has Aldo
there, you see?
Kill a bunch of people for him, end up killing a judge that was going to handle a police corruption and police abuse case for him. He had Aldo kill an internal affairs investigator, and then afterwards he lied to Aldo about the final target and basically tried to get Aldo into a trap to get rid of him because Aldo's
Time to make
potential
Harvey
witness
an
against
offer.
him.
Feel him out.
Hey, Marilyn. How's that cable connection coming along?
Fine, fine. Sorry, look, I'm busy.
Only when she needs something.
So this is the janitor. We're gonna follow him in, and this is like one of the ways that you can enter the FIB headquarters with the janitor's outfit.
You got another one of those, Harvey?
Who are you?
The guy with your best interests at heart. Fill your pockets with money, and all you gotta do is take a little vacation.
Hey, I work 2 jobs, man. Take any break I can get.
Good.
Hey, you want the beer?
Nah, just take the overalls. Oh, and your ID.
It's in there.
Oh, and Harvey. I probably don't need to say this, but you don't play ball, I'll be forced to do something I really don't want to do. Enjoy your beer.
That was a really, that was actually a very effective threat. Michael started out being very nice, telling him, hey, you cooperate, you're gonna get a lot of money, but, if you don't listen to me, you know, you talk to the police or something, basically he said he's gonna kill him. That's basically what, so that was a very,
Successful?
very effective threat he did right there.
We gotta go back to my office.
And the reason it was so effective was because he caught him off guard. He told him, I'm going to give you a lot of money. All you got to do is take a vacation. He got the janitor all excited, but then he told him, you know, you don't listen,
easy.
I'm going to get rid of
Guess
you.
you
And
were
that
right.
scared the crap
Steve
out of him.
Haines is a shitty boss.
Hey, I called Frank while you were in there. He's coming to meet us.
Yeah, huh? What do we need him for?
Grunt work, information gathering.
What information?
The plans to the office. There aren't any digital copies, or if there are, I'm not clever enough to find them. The architect is LS based, so I thought Frank could tail him and take a hard copy.
Sounds complicated. You sure you need these plans?
Yeah, I do. If I'm gonna find a way to bypass a couple of $100 million worth of government security.
Millions? They blew that much?
Government contracts, license to steal.
Wow. We are in the wrong business.
No, we've just taken the wrong contracts. Ah, he's already here.
And also, I'll tell you guys another thing about corrupt cops. If you want to know how evil corrupt cops are and how untrustworthy they are, you have more of a chance of trusting a hardcore mobster than you do of trusting like a hardcore corrupt cop. Like a corrupt cop that's involved in numerous things, like Steve Haines. There are certain like mobsters there's even like cold-blooded criminals out there that like they have a weird sense of morality. They might kill people and, you know, do really evil things, but at the same time they might have certain morals, like they might never lie. They might keep their word. So it's like literally talking to like a mobster and he tells you he's giving you his word. That is literally more trustworthy than talking to a corrupt cop and doing a deal with him. Because he's going to end up screwing you over at the end. The mobster could still screw you over, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that in that type of situation, I honestly believe that sometimes the mobster would be more trustworthy than the corrupt cop.
Hey, what's the problem, dawg?
Steve fucking Haines.
Of course it's Steve fucking Haines. It's always Steve Haines.
That is not strictly true. It's either Steve Haines or it's Trevor or it's his family. It's always one of them.
Yeah, that's true. It is always one of them. A fat old fuck with a horrible family and even worse friends. I told you, Franklin, I ain't a good role model.
Yeah, whatever, dawg. It's either this or dealing dime bags. The bullets come cracking at your ass either way.
Thanks.
We need to find out something about this FIB building, a weakness or a way in. Next time I meet a morally destitute, totally delusional, highly corrupt government agent, I hope he's a nice one.
Man, I'm not going in that motherfucker by myself.
No. Nobody is going in. We need to do some recon. We need a little more information.
Shit.
I need the architectural plans. They're not online anywhere, so I'm gonna need paper copies. Now, the architect's name is Chip Peterson. This was his first big commission, and the office is down in Backlot City.
All right. Franklin, you go tail him for a little while, and then we'll talk.
All right, dawg, I got you.
Try not to hurt yourself.
Oh, good.
And also, Michael is lucky that he has friends that are helping him with this, because Lester and Franklin really don't have to help Michael with this. And also, speaking of corrupt cops, I wanted to say that that one TV show, Better Call Saul, I think it was, yes. It was either Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad. I think it was Better Call Saul. Somebody in the comments section will know what I'm talking about. But I haven't really watched the show, so I'm not an expert in the TV show. But I have had people tell me that, like, you know, if you like criminal justice stuff, like law-related stuff, then you'll like that. And I watched like a few episodes, I remember some time ago. But it was like, I remember I saw the one thing with Mike, who's like that gun-for-hire hitman guy. And he's like a perfect example of that, of like what I was talking about earlier. You know, somebody he's a hardened criminal, he's a murderer, but he keeps his word. He's not gonna really backstab people. But it's like, and then you had the corrupt cops, or I think his son was a police officer that died, and his son got murdered by like two other corrupt cops because they thought that he was onto them. That's like a perfect example of corrupt cops. Because that the second that they think that somebody's onto them, or they think that somebody could testify against them, they're gonna get rid of them. They know the system, they know how it works, they know the investigative process, and that's what makes corrupt cops so dangerous. And like I said on previous parts, sometimes the corrupt cops are so bad that they can be even worse than the gangsters. Literally, the corrupt cops are such bad guys that they are sometimes even worse than the hardened gangsters. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. I'm sorry this part was a little bit shorter. I like to divide up my playthrough into sections, and so this section I wanted to focus on killing Rocco and explaining kind of his story. I might have a lore video on Rocco in the future as well, now that I think about it. But, yeah, so that was this part on that, and the next part I want to focus on, we're going to be doing the Michael reuniting with his family, and also getting the materials ready for the Bureau Raid. And for people wondering, yes, I will be doing both approaches in the Bureau Raid, and I have costumes for both approaches. So you guys can imagine what I'm going to be wearing during that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.